need to go on.
It's October 26, 2019. Stopping by Dad's house to have pizza, have a chat.
I can't remember what happened 10 minutes ago. Can't remember the name, I remember what happened. Yeah, well, I have a real bad, I have a problem with talking, dealing with people in a conversation. Mm-hmm. I can be talking and all of a sudden I've lost track of what the least little thing will mess me up.
I'm here today because I'm hoping to capture some good conversations with my father, because I'm not going to be able to always have his voice in my head. So I'm going to start with how he met my mother.
Why did you guys get married after 3 days?
We was at Pioneer Bar. There's a Pioneer Bar and there's a Pine Room Bar. And we had been to a birthday party, and that's where I had got the little dog that I'd give my grandmother.
Yeah.
And anyway, we went out to the bar, and it was this Pioneer Bar down on Camel Street, and we met running across a friend of mine. His date was all sitting there. And about 11 o'clock, he said, "You know what, we're going to get married." And I said, "Really, you get married?" He said, "Yeah, we're going to go to Miami, Oklahoma and get married." He said, "But you and June be willing to go with us to stand up for us?" Mm. And I said, "I don't know." He said, "I'll tell you what," he said, "it's 12 o'clock, I'll be out there on a bypass and 66th Highway." I said, "Okay, if we decide, we'll be there." If not, they didn't have phones back then.
And you were just going to stand up for them. You weren't going to get married.
Yeah, going to stand up. But then after he left, me and June got talking. I said, "You know, if we go all the way down there, maybe we all just get married." So she said, "Well, I want a certain person to stand up for me." And I said, "Well, let's go get him out of bed." So we went and got this girl out of bed and got this friend of mine out of bed. We all piled in the car and we went to meet this guy out there on 66th Highway. He never showed up.
Oh, they had second thoughts.
They had second thoughts.
But in the car, when you guys were talking about it, whose idea was it? Like, hey, let's just go ahead. Was it Mom's or yours? Just we're going.
I think we were just fed up with her way her family and my family was. I wasn't getting along with my family. They didn't like her because she had a baby, and her family is religious, and they was mean to her. And I think we just thought that, that we was married, that'd all be behind us.
Yeah.
And it was.
And you both were, let's see, you would have been...
I was 21 and she was 18.
Okay.
And she told everyone she was 21.
Yeah.
Till we got down to get married, and it cost me $40 to buy her a fishing license to prove she was 21.
$40?
A lot of money back then.
Oh my gosh, you weren't probably planning on that expense, right?
No. But anyway, we didn't really know each other. The only thing I remember telling her is a day or two after we got married, I said, "Well, there's one thing about it, honey. We doubled our income, and we have more money to do what we want to do now." Mm-hmm. I made $54 a week. Mm-hmm. And she made probably 65 a week. So, anyway.
And Mom was a hairdresser already at 18?
She was a hairdresser. She told me she owned a beauty shop.
Oh, at 18?
Yeah, she owned a shop, so I called her up and I wanted to go at the shop, and she said, "Well, I can't get off or something." I said, "You own the damn thing, you can't get off?" And she said, "No, I got to work that day." So found out she didn't own it.
Didn't own it, huh? At 18, she wasn't the owner of the business.
She also told me that her mother and her used to go out and party all the time. Till I went to her house, walked in the house, and there was Jesus Christ pictures all over the wall. hair on top of her head,
Beehive hairdo,
beehive hairdo.
dresses and thick pantyhose.
Homer had his shirt and tie on. It's like he's getting ready to go to church.
Yeah, you got a clue then. I guess I'm somewhat impressed though, because at 18, who sent her to beauty school?
You know, I don't know. She had the baby when she was 16. She got pregnant when she was 15.
Yeah.
And, I know who it was. I know why she went. She had a cousin named Ina Fey. Ina Fey was a hairdresser.
Uh-huh.
And I think maybe she went to work for Ina Fey.
Was it sort of an apprenticeship back then?
Could have been, I don't know.
Because
Still had to go to school.
so young to have
Yeah.
already been working. And so, but you don't remember her going to beauty school while you guys were...
No, that was all done. She was already working.
Yeah. Oh.
I opened a beauty shop up. I told her, I said, you need to get on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And down on Grand Street, Grand, right across from the cemetery, in that corner there, Grand and Camel, there was a building up there that had it for a beauty shop for lease,
El Dorado Arms.
Elevator Arms. And I stopped in there and talked to this guy, I can't remember his name now. And I told him my wife was a hairdresser, been a hairdresser a long time. He said, well, I want $100 a month. There's 3 operator booths, but I don't, have to furnish your own equipment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I was working, hadn't had a little money saved up, so I just gave him $100 and I paid the first month's rent. So I went home and told June, I said, I rented you a beauty shop. She's halfway happy and halfway mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did so well, we made money. We paid down payment on that house we had over there on Seminole, where your kids was basically where you was raised up at. So we bought that house. I paid $500 down on it and paying payments. And about 2 years into it, she got to fussing. She didn't like that beauty, but she didn't want to own that beauty shop. So I got mad and I just put both of them on the market. Put the beauty shop on the market. And about that time I went out the same time I went out to Rogersville to look at this girl she knew, and her husband was building a house out there. And I got talking to the owner out there, the guy that owned the soda bee. He said, let me think about it. And he came, Ellingsworth was Jack Ellingsworth. He said, I'll tell you what I'll do. You're just paying on rent what you're doing in that house. There's no guarantee you won't he can come back and take it away from you. So you buy this lot out here. He said, I will refinance it all, give you the lot deed clear and free, and I'll take the mortgage on that house, but it'll be a legal mortgage. That way you will be paying on a mortgage. That's your mortgage.
Kind of a rent to own then.
I had rent to own. But he made it legal. Got me a real loan. Where I paid the loan company.
It was really nice of him.
Now he that subdivision he built that because he wanted to have a place that families with their kids could have a horse or a pony, and that was his whole deal. So anyway, I don't know what happened. I put the beauty shop on the market to sell, and it sold just like that. And then it wasn't too long, turned around, but I made $10,000 from that sale. So then I made $5,000. And then I sold the house because it was legal. I sold it and made $5,000. So I had $10,000.
Right.
So that gave me the money to have me a home. And Jim Jeffries was the president of the Citizens Bank, and I went to school with him. I probably told you how I got my credit built up. But anyway, I married June. She came with $8,000 worth of debt.
Oh.
Ricky had open heart surgery
Right.
and all kinds of stuff.
Right, I remember.
So I got to pay it off, and I told Jim one day, I said, I'd like to get my credit built up. He said, tell me what all happened. He just reached out, he laid $200 down. It's a lot of money. He said, just take that, Morris. All I'm going to have you do is sign this little piece of paper. That's a 90-day loan. I don't care what you use that money for, but I want it back before 90 days. And I went back, and the next 200, 300, 400. So I got thinking, well, I need to do some of that money, so I'd buy food with it, buy meat, like a beef. And then I'd make payments, and I'd save the money and pay it off at the end of the 3 months.
And this guy kept track of that. And
he's
that
president of the bank.
built your credit for
So
you.
I went in there about a year after that and buy what I wanted to buy.
Pizza's ready.
And he said, I said, I've got a lot out here I've bought, and I'd like to build me a house. And he said, how much money you need? I said, I need $19,000. I said, I've got $10,000. He said, can you get June to come in and sign her name? I said, yeah, she'll be up here. We signed her name twice. They got me a loan to build me a house. So that's why I always valued credit so much. If you ain't got daddy to give it to you,
You got to figure out a way to do it.
you got good credit, you can do anything you want to do. And that guy that we seen at my birthday, that Bill run across, I can't think of it. Ken Johnson.
Yeah.
I had to give him credit. He stood beside me after I got going. Jim died. Jim Lewis Jeffries passed away, and I got to working with Ken Johnson. He walked me through about everything I wanted.
Sit for a second. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I haven't eaten since this morning.
Okay. We'll let it sit for a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Me and my dad got into it. My mom, they just couldn't handle me getting married with that baby. So I stayed away 8 years. I never seen you kids.
Yeah.
And I got out there working on that house, the building that me and June was, and I seen a car come driving up. And they pulled in there, and I said, hey, what are you doing here? I said, oh, we're just building this house, I want to come see it. And I talked to him, and I realized, man, I was 35 years old. And I never did like him. He was a pretty poor father. But he taught me one thing. He taught me that you got to get along in life on your own. I ain't going to take care of you.
Yeah.
If you want Levi's, then you buy Levi's. I'll buy you jeans. You want Bostonian shoes, you go get the money and buy them, and I'll buy you regular shoes. And there's a lawnmower in the garage, and you can use it as a push mower, and you can mow a yard.
I bet that was a little bit hard for them to swallow their pride and come see you, because they'd been standoffish, for years.
Yeah, it was. Being the oldest, it was. The two other boys, it was a lot different than the way they were raised.
Right.
And I took a liking to Anna, because Anna was my escape. My dad, all he knew was to take the belt out and whip. And when I'd get mad, I said, I'm going to see my grandma.
This is one of my father's favorite subjects, his grandmother, my great-grandmother, Anna. He likes talking about the relationship they had together. It was special.
I'd walk from Clay Street down that road, Hampton, whatever the road, straight over to Grant Beach.
Broadway?
Broadway. About 12 blocks. I just go over there and stay with her. I stay a couple of days. And of course, she told me. And I got thinking about that woman. She lived by herself. She had a very boring life. She probably was glad to have anybody come around.
Oh yeah, she always was happy when you dropped me there on the weekends.
If I didn't bring the kids over, that was the only thing that saved her. If it hadn't been for you two girls, I don't know what she'd have done.
Yeah.
But that was her insanity. Kept her going.
It was good for us. I mean, we had a park right behind our house, and
good, safe babysitter.
Safe. Very, calm.
His mom and dad took care of Ricky, and they wouldn't let no one else take care of him. And they'd hire a babysitter, and they'd fire him. I'd go home, the babysitter would be gone. I'd say, well, "What are you doing here?" She didn't like that babysitter, so we told her going home. We just paid her and sent her home.
I don't remember Grandma Bass ever being loud or mean or harsh with us, ever.
No, she never was that type.
Very calm.
She never got on to me. I was thinking the other day, last night actually, the last time I seen her alive, she lived in not a nursing home. She had an apartment in an old folks home.
Yeah.
I went by there and see her, and she said, "You want a beer?" And I looked at her, and she's got on that cheap beer, SJA, and I said, "No, I'll move back the next day or two. I'll bring some beer over and we'll drink some beer. I really don't want one. I gotta go." She died the next day. I always felt like I should have drank that old beer.
You should have just drank the beer, Dad.
I know, but I didn't do it. Never know.
You never know, like the time you're going to have with somebody. And she was super able, even right up till she died.
The day the day she died, she had a routine. During the day, she'd take her house robe, her gown, and lay it on the bed. And then she had a coffee table, and she had a TV. She'd lay her 2 cigarettes down and her ashtray, and she had 2 beers in the refrigerator. She'd take 1 beer out. She had a case of beer probably in the closet, but she'd only cool down 2 because she didn't want to drink more than 2 beers. So they know why she died, because when they found her, she had her house robe was down, and the 1 beer was, I think he said 1 beer was open, not drank. So she did that. She's getting ready to drink that beer and watch TV. But that was, it's 87. Well, she did pretty good.
Yeah. I remember going to see her at that place. It was a Jenny Lind Hall that she lived in. At the end of the hall. And she must have been able to hear the elevator go off, the ding of the elevator, because when you get off the elevator, you look down the hall.
Watching for you.
She's right down the hall with the door open, going, smiling, hi.
And she wouldn't. On each floor had a trash dump. You just throw your trash. Go down to a main container. She wouldn't throw her beer cans in there. She thought people would know she was drinking.
Oh.
So she'd take them beer cans, put them in a bag, and she'd take them and throw someone else's trash while she was walking.
Set up the neighbors.
Yeah,
Make them look like the drinkers.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money she even lived on back then. Wasn't it something like $80 a month or something?
What she lived on?
Yeah, she had like no money.
Got $80 a month, $50 a month. She had $50 a month from LJ. She got about $35 or $40 a month apartment rent. And then when LJ died, she lost that $50 and she applied for old age, and she got $82 a month.
I don't know how she lived on that.
Yeah, survived on it.
It's crazy. Well, let me cut the pizza.
I've been having illusions.
Delusions?
Well, I don't know if that's what your name is, but anyway, I'd be in my chair, and someone would walk in, and they would walk in front of me, and I'd look at him, and I was, hey, I don't know who they are, but I know it must be someone who knows me. They would be walking in my room, and I sat there looking for a minute, and the next thing I know, they're gone.
And it's not your nurses?
No, it's just a ghost.
Oh.
I mean, it's like
A
a dream.
hallucination.
I'm half awake and half asleep. Yeah,
So-
it's happened 3 or 4 times. Or more.
So
It's not at night.
it's not at night.
Hmm.
Okay. Happens during the day. Is Debbie home when it happens?
Sometimes not.
And you don't recognize the person.
No. Well, it looked like someone. Who are you? But, God, you must be someone older. You wouldn't walk in a bedroom. And this is like they're there. I mean, it's just. I mean, and usually I don't remember dreams. This is when I'm sitting in a chair.
Yeah. I think that is a side effect, isn't it, of your Parkinson's? Do you have a little friend asking for some pizza?
Ain't much, kids.
Oh, excuse me, you have 2 friends. One was underneath the table.
They, Maggie's always there for the drop. I fixed me a ham sandwich there, see him. 'Cause I don't have a kitchen like this. I have a table about this big. I'm trying to work on it. I got 2 pieces of ham left over. Let's make another sandwich probably, but anyway, I dropped it to the floor.
Oh.
Got it that quick. Pick up my scraps.
It's like having alligators at your feet.
When I fix my food in here, this one here is right underneath me in case there's anything falls.
Cleanup committee.
That's right.
I was trying to tell you, I think that those hallucinations are a side effect of your Parkinson's.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that was a word or not you're supposed to use.
Hallucination.
I heard that. Well, I gotta do something. I gotta get back. I'm getting too much and not nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't so sure that if things go right, I get the feeling better. I'm thinking about it, talking to Debbie about getting her house cleaned up, getting the junk out of it, the garage and downstairs. And maybe put a little money in getting a little paint job here and there, putting this on the market. If I don't know what it's worth. I know what I'm paying for. I know what they say it's worth $550,000.
Well, here's one thought though, Dad, about that, because I was thinking about that. If it sells, where will you live?
Well, I can go to senior living if I have to.
How will you pay for that?
Well, I have enough money. I make $1,000 a month.
I know, but I think those are more than that, aren't they?
Well,
Are you talking about like an assisted living?
Let's say it's sold. I wouldn't sell it for what I owe on it.
Oh, I understand that.
I owe
So
$380,000. So
Okay.
if I sold it for $525,000.
Okay.
That's $100,000.
Okay.
I could give Debbie $25,000 and get her to buy her home, get her started in.
Right.
I put that money in the bank. I'd take out $1,000. I could take out $500. That's $1,500. I can live on $1,500.
Well, I don't know though. Where would you live on $1,500?
Well, that's what I had to look. I checked them out. If I was Mexican, I could live for about $300 a month.
Are you talking about an assisted living location where they would make meals and you
No,
would go
no,
in?
no.
Are you just talking about an apartment where
Apartment.
made for older people?
Let's just say that if it was, I could rent a one-bedroom deal where Debbie works at.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't that be nice to have that?
Yeah.
Have a one-bedroom. It cost me $800 a month. That'd be tax. That'd be insurance, taxes,
Okay.
utilities, and everything.
Okay.
I got 1,000, and I could take it if I ended up with $100,000 total. Time I get through paying everything, get down. I can take. I'm 82 years old, 81 years old. I could take out $500 or $1,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could live like a king.
Okay. I guess I thought in my head you were thinking assisted living.
No, I don't want to go. As long as I'm able. But there's nothing. The only problem is where would I do it? And I even got thinking I might go to Florida, go to Clearwater, get me a little apartment down there. They got it. You can buy them down there for $58,000. I don't know what he'd finance it for.
Well, you could. The only thing is, like, you wouldn't have any help down there.
I wouldn't have nobody, but I would meet people. Get out and sit about in the pool and meet somebody.
Sure.
If you had to, I'm not saying I'd do it, but living in this here, out here in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
where I go twice a week if the weather's right, to see two people.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you were at Stonebridge, you could at least tool down to the bar
Yeah,
and
you get
see somebody.
There's somewhere there, you'd go to the bar or somewhere like that. But I got thinking, sitting there today thinking, my family. You own a home. I own a home. Who else owns homes on my side of the family? They all rent.
No.
When I was 21 years old, I done had my house. Might not have been legal, it might not have been a good loan, but I had it when I thought it was mine.
If you want to make my father grin, just bring up his granddaughter, Jessie, especially her love life, or maybe the love life of Jessie's mom, Debbie, who lives with Dad now, has lived with him for a little bit, and thank goodness for that.
See, I don't watch her on Facebook no more because she's on one of them pages I don't understand what she's writing about. No,
Her philosophy.
It's anti-man right now. Anti-man. Yeah.
It's a phase.
I don't know how long that's going to last.
It's a phase. Like Debbie said, I don't even understand her. I don't understand what's going on.
I just told Debbie, I said, I mean, goddamn, here I am, 80 years old. What I got a daughter turned gray and you going black. What in the hell's going on in this world? I got to think, what would she do if I brought a girl home?
She would flip.
She'd have fit.
Yeah. I don't know that she would flip if you brought one home. She would flip if you didn't come home. I think that's the thing that worries her, that you don't come home.
Between her and Trish, I go up there. Trish put candy in my pocket for Halloween. Text Debbie, tell Debbie that I'm coming home. Got candy in his pocket. Be sure he gets this candy out of his pocket. Take it.
You're like, do you want to help me pee?
Damn, I tell you what, they just won't leave me alone. Yeah.
They've got a conspiracy on you. Well, they care about you, though. That's important. Get Sadie out there in that rain. Will she go potty?
She's doing better. She still goes here once in a while. I don't know what her deal is. I hear them get up. She would, at night when Debbie goes to bed, she stays in my room. I think what it is that heater. The heater goes right on where she sleeps at. So when I get ready to go to bed, she'll jump down. She'll go in there about 1 o'clock, 1:30. When I go to bed, she'll jump up and go in there.
So as long as you're up, Sadie is in there with you.
Yeah.
But when you go to bed, she goes to bed with Deb.
Not Sadie.
Oh, Maggie.
Maggie. Sadie goes to Debbie's dad.
Go on, Sadie. Go on down there. She's thinking about going down to pee, but it's raining.
She will not. she'll run around. Debbie comes in, or anybody drives up, she'll go down and see who's there, and she'll come back and go through the door and wait for them to come in. She won't go through the garage.
Huh.
I don't know what to do. Here she comes.
Do you think I should try to take them out front to go potty?
She don't. I don't think she. I don't know if she can do it. She goes out there all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Hi, I saw you out there. I saw you out there trying to go potty and
The
stuff.
one thing I don't like about her, she licks me to death.
Yeah, that tongue's always working. What's your wisdom for life? The best advice you can give me.
Well, my wisdom for life is to be honest. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I'm not so sure that's the way to do it or not. You don't always end up the right way. I know a lot of thieves and liars that are doing pretty well right now. It don't pay off very well.
I know.
Philosophy is you can run two ways to run a business. You can run it with your heart, or you can run it with your brain. Both of them work.
And both of them fail.
Well, they both fail, but if you run it with your heart, you better have a lot of extra money. You can give it a lot away in business. But,
Would you say that was your downfall of if you had downfalls in business, ups and downs? The downs were when you ran it with your heart.
Probably. I don't know. Business I had no problem with. It's my personal. I like to help people.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been. It's still the way I like to. It's like, to me, rather than die and have money in the bank, I'd rather spend it and just see my family, enjoy a little bit with me, rather than just buy toys and birthday cakes for the kids and have some fun with the family. But business-wise, I was made to be in business because I don't mind taking a chance. And really, the problem, I guess, it wasn't I didn't mind to. I had no choice. You either do it or you're broke. You can't get no broker. So I guess.
How did you sleep? I mean, all that worry.
Well, you work all the time, and so you drink a few beers and you get through, and you sleep good. So you're up at it anywhere from 10, 12, 15 hours a day, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. It's not work, you're just there. But most of my family, so now I don't know where they get it from. If they're going to be 15 hours, they want to be 15 hours of pay, even if they're working for themselves.
Mm.
You can't always do that.
Yeah.
It's like the government's talking now. They want Medicare for all, and they're talking about how they're going to pay for it. They want to tax the rich, the wealthy. They need to pay for all this. Well, the wealthy people average 67 hours a week they work. Sooner or later, if they don't keep part of that money, they take it all away from them, they're not going to work 67 hours. So when they quit working 67 hours and take their money and head to the bank and go somewhere else to live, and the government said, what are we going to do for money? Well, we got all these people who are paying them $1,000 a month. Who put them to work in them buildings that the rich man left to build them. So that's what you end up, you have socialism, you have people working for. Mm-hmm. Then he ends up paying them $1,000 and say, well, we're not going to pay you $1,000, we're going to give you 3 meals a day and you produce this for us. Like China. China's, then people are working in prisons.
Yeah.
They don't show you that up front.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the goods they got coming over here are made by slave labor. And they took the Muslims over there, the next Muslims are bad here, take them over there, they put them in a prison and make them eat pork. Because they're against pork, they can do things they're not supposed to, that they say they're against their religion.
So it sounds like you're like, be careful letting the camel's nose under the tent when you think you're going to be giving people $1,000 a month. It
Right.
sounds good in the beginning, and then it slowly turns into something
As long as
not fun.
if you could find enough billionaires that's going to work 60 hours a week and going to give it all to someone else, it'd work. But they're not going to do that. After a while, you're a billionaire, and you're like Trump, or I don't know any other one, Soros, or one of the big rich people. If you're like them, they're taking all their money away and they're working for nothing. The kids ain't eating good. They're going to take their money and they're going to go live in China. They're going to go live in
Turks and Caicos.
somewhere, you know what I mean? But it's just like it's so crazy. It's like that they don't want to protect our borders, but we'll go thousands of miles to protect someone else's borders. That's stupid. And it's like I say, I'm not being political because it's not Democrat or Republican. It's a mob. And I'll tell you now, after I watch this stuff all the time, and you don't hear the mafia no more, because I think they've took us over. I think they're the ones that's feeding them, these politicians, Democrat and Republican. They're on the take. I went to my doctor, and he said, sending me to another doctor a month down the road. I said, I want to tell you something. My foot is killing me. Something's going on that foot. He said, well, if you will, I don't want to make you mad, but I'm going to send you to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that way you'll get care tomorrow or today. You don't have to wait a month.
Right.
Best thing he ever did is send me
Yeah.
over there.
For sure.
Because it was getting close to getting to the bone. If it had been in the bone, I'd have been in serious trouble.
Right.
So anyway, I got it. Foot's okay now. I'll
Good.
get my ankles. I'll get that fitness. Hopefully that fitness will build my...
That place you're talking about, is it close by?
yeah.
Do you want me to take you over there?
Well, no, I'm not going there. I'm going with him.
You want to go with Tim?
Yeah, I'm going to go in there, and what we're going to do, he says they have a fitness person there.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll sit down and talk to them and tell them what your problems are. And mine is no exercise.
Yeah.
I'm not able to walk with this bad foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to get on machines to build my ankles up,
Mm-hmm.
my knees, my back, my arms, and all that.
Right.
I get them built up. The only problem I got, physical problem I've got really, is my back. And I cannot get that thing. I take that medicine, it helps a little bit, but if I come in here, even if I got this, 3 or 4 minutes after standing trying to work on that kitchen over there, my back's just killing me.
Yeah.
And that's the only, I don't know, I can't talk to no one about it. They sent me to a back doctor in Springfield, and he took x-rays and everything and stuck a needle in my back, and it didn't do no good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can fix it.
Yeah, they just scratch their heads about it.
Well, I think a lot of it is you got to get the right doctor. Hope I don't win no lottery.
What's going to happen if you win the lottery?
I'll be a gone man. I will not be in Stone County. I have a residence in Stone County, but I would be gone. I'd give me a traveling partner, and I'd make a biggest mistake I ever made in my life was 12 or 13 years ago. I was still making money. I haven't had my girls kicking ass, making money. She took that squaw I was married to, and her and I should have went to Florida and bought us a $50,000 to $100,000 place, little place to hide out at. Come back up here and work that bar, and never closed her down here a couple of months. Go down there and enjoy life. That's what I tell people. Don't put it off. Because that money's gone, I don't know where it's at. We had fun. We got a lot of furniture.
Mom liked furniture.
It's all she'd buy.